I bet. Welcome back to another episode of Toxiris Thoughts, and today I'm gonna ask the question, what happened to Lil Xan? And I'm not only gonna ask that question, I'm gonna answer it too. So let's get right into it. You might remember Lil Xan from either his, most popular song Betrayed, which dropped in August 2017, blowing him up and landing him a peak of number 64 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Xans don't make you, Xans gon' take you, Xans gon' fake.
Or from his very, very, very hated first album, Total Xanarchy, which dropped in April of 2018. I know him for both of those things, but actually after that album dropped and I stopped constantly hating on it because 6 9 dropped the worst album, I kind of forgot about him, and I felt like most of the hip-hop community kind of forgot about him. I mean, his last album after Total Xanarchy was Heartbreak Soldiers Part 1, which was released on streaming on July 8th, 2018. But then he dropped a sequel to that, Heartbreak Soldiers Part 2, on March 20th, 2019, but only on SoundCloud and DatPiff for some reason. I don't know why, but after that he never released any more projects. And to give context on why he has been absent in that time, I'm going to just start off where his career or where his life started. I'm going to just give a quick rundown on his life, where he grew up, everything, to get to the point where I can explain where he is now. I think many people don't know his real name. His real name is Nicolas Diego Leanos. Sorry if I butchered that. He grew up and was born in Redlands, California. He was born on the 7th September 1996, so he's right now 25 years old. He dropped out of high school when he was just a freshman, and after that he was unemployed for a couple years. Then he started to work as a photographer for a couple of his friends, which were rappers, and so he got his money like that. Problem is, his camera was stolen, and just to afford a new camera, he decided to start rapping. So that's the way he got into rapping. Problem is, at the same time, he was maybe being successful as a rapper, and even before that, at the age of 18, he started having extremely severe anxiety attacks.
It'll jump out at the weirdest points in life. I can do a show for thousands of people and I won't have a drop of anxiety, but the minute I'm in just a closed environment, it could just be the most random thing would just set me off.
And he started getting into drugs. Now, I'm going to write this on the screen. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try. But only a couple years later, he said that in an interview, at his peak of consuming this, he consumed about 50 times dose he was originally prescribed. 50 times. I just want to let that sink in.
At the peak, how many milligrams were you taking?
I was probably taking 12 2 milligrams to 14 2 milligrams a day.
Wow.
It was really bad. It was really bad.
Then, on July 2020, he posted this screenshot saying that he had suffered multiple seizures 2 months before and that he had quit all his drugs, all prescribed medicines. Since then, if you go onto his social media, it looks like a lot of positivity to me. His most recent single, Life Sucks, actually sounds pretty good in my opinion.
Life sucks like really, really bad. Don't understand what the fuck you doing if you ain't doing shit. Little man, get your axe up, get your axe up.
And overall, it just feels like, it just feels like he has been in a better place recently, even though his success musically has kind of faded away and is not where it used to be 2017, 2018. He seems to be doing a lot better recently, and I'm happy to see that because, I like to hate on music. I really do. I like to give shout outs to music, but I'm always happy if I see the artist behind a good or a bad album thrive in their life and do good. With that being said, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, wishing the best to the man Lil Xan, and have a great one.
Remember back then, all them hoes ain't want me. Now I'm ballin', all them same hoes on me. Mama told me that this came with the money and the motherfucking fame, even though I feel the same. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now. I'm that nigga now.